Good morning, one and all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Ali Mitchell.
Thanks for the fabulous introduction. We're just about ready to get underway.
Thanks, Alison. We go out to the middle now. Big decision coming up.
The right call here, I'd say. Salt opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Singh will be at the other end.
They're nicely settled in the commentary. Boxing, looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. Great shot, at least one on offer.
Good return back from the deep.
There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Shot, should be runs here.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Oh, superb timing. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Fine leg won't stop that. 10 runs added in that over. Durban 10 for none.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
Ferguson, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Driven through cover, just the one. Doesn't beat the infield. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Cuts that off well in the infield. Over Durban, 12 for none.
That was a more settled second over of the power play. Bowlers did well.
Going with pace now.
Going with the medium pacer.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be four.
Well, you can't fault that shot. It's nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, and dispatches it to the boundary.
Yep. Nice shot. Runs possible. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Into the third over. Durban are now on 22 for none.
Yep.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Yep. Great shot. At least one on offer. Square cut, finds point, no run. There'll be runs here.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build. Five fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. A new bowler is coming into the attack. They'll get at least one here. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Shot, should be runs here. That's a massive chance, but can't keep hold of it. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple.
Into the fifth over, the score is now...
Yada, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Change of bowling, the spinner coming on to bowl.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for six.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot. At least one on offer. Patel has the ball in hand. The captain will be... You're hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Zampa back into the attack.
Coming on to ball.
There'll be runs here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. There could be a couple if they hustle. Straight to the fielder.
End of the seventh over. The batting team are now 52 for none.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. They've gone up here. Nice shot. Runs possible. He's quick onto that in the infield. The bowler looks really confident. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. That's a solid shot. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Great shot, through the gap.
End of the eighth over. Durban are now 57 for none.
Yadav coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Nice shot, straight to gully. That's a boundary save for sure.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
They'll get at least one here. Does very well to quickly get across to this one.
Just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Ferguson. Back in the bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Patel coming back in the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely. Shot, should be runs here. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a confident appeal. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Finds the edge. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
Dhoni in the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter coming in.
No. Terrible shot. Ferguson coming back into the attack has done well. So far. Stoinis coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Solid shot, that's going for 4.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be runs here.
Singh lets it go through to the keeper.
Nicely played. Runs one. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Sharma coming back into the attack.
It's coming into the attack.
Couldn't get it through the field. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. That's the over, and a poor one at that. Nothing you can really say to soften the blow when you leap. Runs like that. The captain can now put two fielders outside the circle. Going with spin now.
Starmer is coming into the attack.
They'll get at least one here.
Good return back from the deep.
Shot, should be runs here. Great shot. At least one on offer. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Bowling fielders look really confident. Oh, that's close.
Guyana, the right-handed batter out in the middle, doing some quick final checks. He's got their tail up.
Nicely played.
End of the 13th over. Durban are now 96.
Ferguson back on now.
Change of bowling. The right armour is coming into the attack. Change of bowling. Captain is going with the spinner.
Flicked away, fire leg, pretty square. Just an easy single.
He didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Bang, Bob, just stunning bowling.
Singh, left-hander in the middle, and looks quite relaxed out there as well.
Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield. Misses. That's a big chance going begging. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long way.
That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond? Singh lets it go through to the keeper.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
He's got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Swept away, but finds the fielder.
Into the 15th over. Durban are now 117 for 3.
They'll get at least one here.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. And dropped. And they scamper through for a single. Good running. Cuts that off well in the infield. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
Sexton looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. Once in, can certainly play some lovely shots around the ground.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Stoinis with a standard catch out in the deep. Didn't really have to move at all.
Singh, the new batter, in, but won't be facing just yet.
Is coming into the attack.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Singh taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Shot. Should be runs here. Big edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully. Drilled that one away.
End of the 17th over. Durban are now 126 for 5. Change of bowling. The fast bowler comes into the attack.
Nicely played. Runs one. Smacks that away through the gap. There'll be runs here. They'll get at least one here. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Worked away. That's a nice single.
The score is now 133 for 5.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. There could be a couple if they hustle. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Middled that one. Great timing.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. Might look to go big again here.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Perfectly timed. Stoinis showed some great skill there, saved a potential boundary.
End of the 19th over. Durban are now
Last over of this innings, no point defending now. Shot, should be runs here. It mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Cut away to deep point, should just be the single. Great shot, at least one on offer. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. They should be able to get a single out of it though. Oh, great run out.
Curran coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Well, the shorter ball doesn't work here. Rode the bounce well and eased it over the top for 6 runs.
And that's the end of the innings. Guyana have been set a target of 151 runs. The openers are coming out. It's a very gettable total. They just need to get off to a good start and not give anything silly away. It's the silly stuff that could give the bowlers a sniff in this match.
Marsh in the middle. I want to get the feet moving from the get-go. Henry coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Into the gap, it could have gone anywhere, hung up in the air for a long time. And you can see the speed of the outfield. That's 4 runs. Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Edged it. No one there. It could be 4.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Nicely played. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. How will he reply?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. 11 runs added there. Guyana are 11 for none.
1 gone and an excellent stop to this power play.
Change of bowling, the left arm is coming into the attack.
Power and precision in that shot. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. That's a solid shot. There'll be runs here. Couldn't get it through the field. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Guyana. $22 for none.
Well, it's been a fantastic first half of the power play, going at 12 plus and over. They're in a very strong position early on.
Change of bowling, the left armour is coming into the attack.
They'll get at least 1 here.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. Doesn't beat the infield.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot. How will the bowler respond?
Swept away, but finds the fielder. Edged it.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. End of another disappointing over. Dhoni has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
End of the third, exquisite batting. Bowlers have come out with no energy and the batters have made them pay and could win them the match.
Change of bowling, the fast bowler comes in. To the attack.
Shot, should be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. And a scamper through for a single. Good running. Great shot, rode the ball up with him and cuts through point. That's a boundary save for sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
10 runs added in that over. Guyana a 42 for none.
Power play done and dusted. And what a good one. 10 to 12 runs and over, and it's put them in a very good position for the rest of the inning.
Medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Nice shot, runs possible. Over pitch, punch through the leg side. Fielder's got some work to do.
Good return back from the deep.
They'll get at least one here. That's a confident appeal. Steps across and through the leg side. Can run two if they want. Some serious questions need to be asked after another poor over. First, how to stop the rot, and secondly, do you use someone else?
The bowlers have been steady, just some bad balls amongst the good deliveries, which sees their opposition ahead of the required run rate at the moment.
That's a ridiculous catch.
The right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball. He's got their tail up.
Nicely played. Great shot. At least one on offer. Flex that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Yep. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. Edged.
Good return there, back from the deep.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. Guyana 52 for 1.
So the fielders will push out now. They'll look to limit the boundaries and try to keep it to singles and twos.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Yep. Nicely played. Runs 1. Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Swept away, but finds the fielder. There'll be runs here. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's the over. Guyana 62 for 1.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Worked away. That's a nice single. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Some good work. Back after the power play. Run rate required hasn't pushed up too high.
Change of bowling. Captain is going with the spinner.
Massive outside edge. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. It's gone down. What a chance. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Clever shot, moved across the line of the ball and just clipped it away. Finally, won't stop that.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Lovely bowling.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Shot, should be runs here. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of another disappointing over. Dhoni has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
And gone. Amazing from the keeper.
Root just about ready to go out in the middle. First ball for the batter, coming in.
That's right out of the middle of the bat. Root ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Shot, should be runs here.
Patel, watchful there and through to the keeper.
Nice shot. Runs possible. That's a solid shot. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
End of the 10th over. Guyana are now on 75 for 2.
Fielding restrictions now in place. We'll need to bowl well to constrain the batters with fewer fielders allowed outside the circle. Henry coming back into the attack.
Going with the medium pacer.
There could be a couple if they hustle. There'll be runs here. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Henry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. They'll get at least one here. He's quick onto that in the infield.
End of the 11th over. Guyana are now 82.
Curran coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Is coming into the attack.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Waits for it. Crack! And that looks to be 4.
Just sheer power off the back foot. They need to worry about running.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Couldn't get it through the field.
Yes.
Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run. End of the over, and it's a poor bowling effort. Didn't put any pressure on the batters. There's a lot to think about now. The captain can now put 2 fielders outside the circle. Singh coming on. Obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Great shot. At least one on offer. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Nice shot. Runs possible. Sodhi over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be 4.
Good return there, back from the deep.
There could be a couple if they hustle. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That's a confident appeal. Singh coming back in. The attack has done well so far. Hit that hard and fast. Straight to the fielder. Yep. That's a boundary save for sure. Worked away, that's a nice single. Rolled the wrists over nicely, down towards fine. Fielder needs to put their skates on to catch it.
Into the 14th over, Guyana are now...
Curran back on now.
Change of bowling, the medium pacer is coming into the attack.
Sodhi coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. A quick wicket would work nicely.
Four runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
There'll be runs here. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
They'll get at least one here. Finds the fielder with that shot. Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot. Massive outside edge.
Into the 15th over, Guyana are now 107 for 2.
Curran back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one though. Nicely played. nicely. Could be a couple if they hustle. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely, and it might just be 4 as well.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4. How will he reply?
Shot, should be runs here.
Into the 16th over, Guyana are now 100.
Singh back into the attack.
Change of bowling. The left armour is coming into the attack.
Full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4. Good fielding out in the boundary. Fantastic running. Turn 2 into 3 there. Absolutely middled that. Great shot. At least 1 on offer. Curran showed some great skill there. Saved a potential boundary. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Henry, the pace bolt. They're coming into the attack.
Medium pacer.
Right out of the middle. Nicked it. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. They'll get at least 1 here. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be 4. It's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. That's a solid shot.
End of the 18th over. Guyana are now on 127 for 2.
Driven through cover, just the one. Doesn't beat the infield. Yep.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. Might look to go big again here.
Shot, should be runs here. Nicely played. Runs 1. Massive outside edge.
End of the over. The score is now 136.
1 over left in the innings. Curran to bowl it.
The left armour is coming into the attack.
Massive edge. Misses everyone, and that's racing away. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. There could be a couple if they hustle.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Drilled that one away.
Have to go for it now.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Great shot. At least one on offer. Onto that early. That could be 4. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.